Life is wonderful, so love deeply. Life is short, so live it intensely. A quote so simple, yet so full of meaning. I never really quite understood how important it is to not take life for granted and to value every second there is until now. From a car accident, I never thought would ever occur to me, to our country being put under lockdown to slow the spread of the deadly coronavirus not even 3 days later. This past year was a true testament of how short life actually is. Although it may sound really cliche, for as long as I can remember, I never really thought of life as being short. I always thought that there was going to be a tomorrow. And because of that, I remember I would always used to be very carefree. I didn't care for a lot of things. I lacked in motivation, and I wasn't driven like most people. I didn't really have anything that kept me going, so to speak. And what I remember the most that was really important was I would always say no when asked to hang out with family and friends. And when I look back at it, that's something I regret. I would trade back that time for literally anything. Frankfurt Avenue, the road that completely changed my life in every way imaginable. I remember it was March 10th, 2020. I was driving down Frankfurt Avenue on my way to bio lecture. I was actually supposed to meet with my friend Sky, and we were going to have lunch before class in the cafe. Little did I know, a car from the right side of me T-boned me. He didn't stop at the stop sign. And as a result, my car collided into a car that was parked on the sidewalk. At that point, I started bawling my eyes out. I was frozen. I did not know what was going on. I was just shocked. And I remember my hands being completely glued to the steering wheel. I could not move whatsoever. Could not speak. And I remember when the cops came, I couldn't answer any questions. I was just kind of there. I didn't really realize what was going on around me until my parents came. And that day really changed my life. After something so traumatic like that, I started to see life in a different light. The one thing that I got out from that, the one single most important thing, is I realized how lucky I was to be alive. I always look back at my accident and I just start to wonder, like, what would have been the worst case scenario. I remember the cops telling me I was 1 foot, literally 1 foot away from crashing head on to a pole. And also, if there had been other cars coming down in the other direction, I don't know what would have happened. And honestly, it's so scary to say, but I really don't know if I would still be here by now. It's just so scary to think about. But now, I feel like I'm definitely very goal-oriented. I've kind of developed this live-in-the-moment mindset where I want to experience life in every single aspect possible. And I strive to push myself to become a better version of me. And one of the most important things that I learned is to make that time to spend with people you love. Because time is priceless and you never know when you're ever going to get that time back again. You can make so many new memories, do so many different things, go on all these new adventures. As we think about our lives and really reflect on it, it is important to note that we're all lucky to be alive, that we have today to keep going. Be grateful for life, because not everybody has that chance. Be open to new experiences and trying new things. Remember, sometimes it's okay to let life happen and expect the unexpected. Thank you.